green.
Single file up front. Pretty double file into turn 3. Oh!
And Wall with a good move to the outside. But we have 2 hung up in turn number 3. Forrest Smith.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, we got a stack up 0 and the 5. Oh, man, we got stacking up all around this racetrack.
It's not really done yet. There's issues in the back. The car off the pace.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have some damage. So the 5 of Miller stood on the brake.
Oh, yeah.
And then that was a big chain reaction down the back straightaway for the lead. The 49 of Cox gets into the back of Smith.
You have to forgive me. My throttle stuck on the zoom there, folks. Uh-oh!
Front straightaway.
It's bobbles that we're seeing. How about this, Tommy? Could you tell me what 13's battling?
Yeah,
what 13?
The number 13 of Darren Clark to the inside and making a pass for third.
Oh, contact out of 4. That was with the 5 and the 41. I think we've recovered.
And now Cox is taking a look to the inside. He's starting to do a late apex to the corner, arc it in, and be on the inside on exit of this corner, and this could play out. Got a car pretty close to the end of the back straightaway, while Cox is still working the inside. And Smith, big slide, and that's going to really deter his lead. Cox still making a bid for the lead and coming to the line. It looks like he will clear Forrest Smith, new leader, with 4 laps to go.
The 2 was the car Tommy referenced that was sitting on the back straight. Cox was able to get around Smith, thought maybe would drive away, wasn't able to do it here in the final 2 corners. Final opportunity, Smith looking to the inside, but Cox going to hold him off. Victory for the 49.
And we've got Cox, Smith,
And we got a wreck.
Clegg, your top 3, and the 7 and the 55 meet again in turn number 1 this time. Remember, they were the ones to bring out our very first caution, and now they figured they'd tangle at the end.
30 laps. Green flag.
We got them stacked up front. And your leader coming to the line will be the 6, who held up the entire staging lane for good reason. Scotty Scott is your leader. And a battle is for second, turn number 3. 51 to the outside, Kyle Clegg working the high side and getting by C.J. Wilson.
Yeah,
so does Clegg now. Does he have the time with 24, maybe 23 at the line? Can he close in on Scotty Scott?
I think he's got the time to do it, but they gave up a lot of time. Like you said, a near 2-second gap. Coming from Eric Voss. You can see how this field's kind of linking up behind the 5. The 5's been kind of out of control all day. As far as handling, it's looked like it's been on the edge.
Yellow, turn 2, and that is the number 2. Sorry, that's the number 1 at the Colorado National sign. Looks like got a piece of the wall. Dale Geist. So Scotty Scott going to bring this field to the green. He's been leading up to this point. Let's see if he can hold off the field. Clegg, remember, he was the one closing in.
Uh-oh, we got trouble in the back. Single car spin. It's the number 2 of Jared Wall.
Staying green for now,
Caution.
and as soon as I said it.
Let's see this. Don't really get a big answer as far as what caused this car to spin out. Outside of, I think maybe the car just ahead entered the corner perhaps a little slower. It looked like the 3 was also having an issue on the outside line. In fact, they say that. And as I look around, nope, the 3's still on the racetrack. So, I don't know. Just locked them up. Miss you.
Back to green.
Door to door into turn number 3.
Yeah, Clegg working the outside. Scotty Scott the inside. At the line, Clegg has the lead by a nose. But it's not official yet. They're still side by side.
Side by side.
Leading contact. And big T-bone.
More trouble.
Yeah.
That was a big hit.
Crashed out or pulled off track.
All right, we're taking a look at a replay. Oh. So there's a couple things that happen here. Starts with the contact as the 6 slipped up. Remember the lead that car had earlier today.
Yeah. Scotty Scott got into Clegg.
And
Clegg
then
went around.
And then more happens back here. That's a flat left rear tire for the 13. And as you said, luckily.
I mean, that was directly in the path of traffic.
Well, this is a heartbreaker. And I don't know if there's any way that I don't know. So we're going back racing. 18 laps to go.
Well, this falls right in the hands of Kyle Cox, the first main event winner of the night for the Modifieds. Takes the lead. But now he's got to hold off Jacob Smith, the 22.
Oh, big
Randolph.
trouble.
Not Dale yet.
And I don't know. I don't think either of us necessarily have the beginning of this. I'm going to wait for the replay, though. Oh, Sarah's already playing replay. She's on top of it. I wanted to see where this 3 ended up. He might just be trying to get a spot back. All right, Sarah, I'm paying attention to you. What do we see from this replay? Let's see. There's gonna be a lot of aftermath here. As I mentioned, I just zoomed in on this battle, and then all of a sudden I went, uh-oh. Not as I called it big trouble, but this is
big trouble. That's big trouble in Little Colorado. Meanwhile, up front, Cox trying to hold off the field, trying to sweep the night of racing. Almost have a whole new cast of characters.
Oh, we got a problem.
No caution yet. Now we have caution.
And if you're not a fan of the 51 from his incident earlier, then you might not like.
Was I talking about Kyle Clegg as this was happening?
Well,
kind of turns up the driving style a little bit more.
So there's the replay. You see a dive into turn number 3 with Clegg. It's the inside. Now the 3 was just previously involved in that earlier incident. That's Hill. And then the 7 kind of knew where to go. David Robinson tried to lock down the brakes and had the contact. So some could argue that that was a late move. It looks like maybe Clegg was not. I don't know.
Cox with a good restart. 89 of Smith. Not? I thought he was going to go to the inside.
Oh, we got
lane.
another issue. And it's unfortunately going to involve more than one car. And another replay. Sarah's busy. Ooh. Uh-oh. So that might be a day ender for the 55 because of all the contact was on the right rear. But watch the 5 here to the left. Boink.
Oh, yeah.
So there was some assistance there from Scott Miller's number 5.
And then coming down the hill, thinking, just trying to get out of the way, but not all the way.
But I will say a nice job by the, I think that was the 8 of Larry Hunter. Saw this, there he goes, dives, cranks it to the left. Bit of a separation, and the top 6 cars break away from the rest of the field.
Yeah, they do. So far, so good. Cox leads. The 89 of Smith, working the outside still. Smith has not given up. However, Forrest Smith is in the 3rd spot now and might be able to get by Jacob Smith. Nothing's about to stop his sweep here tonight. The 49 of Chris Cox, the busy man tonight, and he's going to win modified main event number 2.